Hey guys, welcome back to our lesson on AWS for beginners. Today we're installing LetsEncrypt on our AWS instance that we've been working on. So the first thing we need to do is to set up CAA records, and to do that we have to go to Route 53, and we're going to use the domain that I've been working on, which is the codesandpixels.me. And we did set up this hosted zone in one of our previous lessons. So what we need to do is go back into it and we click on create record, and here we select CAA as a record type, and we type in the let's encrypt in the value for this record type, and we save that. Optionally, we can also add another CA record if you want to receive notifications about any malicious problems regarding your certificate. But we're not doing that for this server. We just want to keep it simple and straightforward, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to cancel out of here, and that's pretty much it for Route 53. Next, we're going to install certbot client for Ubuntu, and here's the command for it. Once we type in the command, we press yes and we let it run. And once that is done, we're going to enable HTTPS with the Apache plugin. And here's the command to issue the certificate for this domain and a couple of other subdomains that I'm going to use later on. They're not active yet, but I might as well just issue the certificate for it right now, so I don't have to do it later on. So that's why these options are coming up. If you're just doing it for your normal domain, you will not get the screen. But if it does come up, just select the default SSL config file. Here you can see that the certificate has been issued correctly and successfully. So next, we just check the directory to see the two files that have been created by default by LetsEncrypt. Let's test the domain and see if the certificate has been correctly issued. We could actually test all the other subdomains, but since they are not active right now, it won't come up with anything. But this particular one is, this particular main domain is already active. So we check for that, and you can see it's successfully been issued. But before it's going to work on the domain itself, we should redirect the HTTP to HTTPS. So that's what we're doing here. So we open the default config, and here we change the rewrite rule for this particular domain. We replace server name with our domain, which is codesandpixels.me. I personally like to run my domains without the www, but if you prefer the www in front of it, you can put it. It's all about preference. So here we just type in the domain to replace server name, and we save this file. Just be mindful of your typos. So we correct that. That should be codes and pixels. Okay, so that's done. Next, we're going to edit the SSL version of this default config file. So here we're going to add the rewrite command. There you go. So we add that. Just remember to change the server name to your domain name as well, and we save the file. We reboot Apache and we go to the domain, and we'll see that the domain is now redirecting correctly and that the SSL certificate is active. If you click on certificate, you will see that the SSL certificate is being issued correctly and it's active on this domain. So next we're going to disable TLS version 1 and version 1.1, which is no longer secure. So that's what we're going to do now, and to do that we will open the I think it's called the options the options SSL file, And here we go to SSL protocol and we just add TLS version 1 and 1.1, and that's pretty much it. We save this file and we exit out of it and we reboot Apache, and that's pretty much it. Now we would like the certificate to automatically renew on its own, so we don't have to come back and do it every 90 days. So if we open the control file, we select Nano. I usually use Nano as my editor, and we add the renewal prompt for it. It will check and it will also renew it and restart the server on its own. If you want here as well and you want to receive those emails, you can also add your email address here if you want to, but it's not necessary. But that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Peace.